Hello and welcome to Other Metagames Premier League Week 2 Balanced Hackmons. Today we have on the top side Akashi of Metro Boom Mega Rays, and on the bottom side Tzop of the Socialist Sobbles. Tzop is going on his first game of the season, so his record is totally clean. Last week his teammate Quantum Tesseract won his game against me, Super Skylake, so he'll be hoping to push his team to a 2-0 in Balanced Hackmons. And on the top side, Akashi managed to win his game last week. So let's look at team preview here. Akashi is running a solid looking Shedinja team with standard Shedinja teammates, including the Chansey, which is probably Imposter, Celesteela, which is probably some sort of soundproof or flash fire, or it's actually probably assault vest regen, just because Giratina's almost certainly a soundproof or a magic bounce set to keep stealth rock off. And he also needs something to improve that Mega Ray. It could Mega Ray. It could possibly be something like Prankster Destiny Bond as well. He is rather weak to Specs Mega Rayquaza, which is this team would not be good against Specs Mega Rayquaza because it KOs Celesteela with Boom Burst. On the switch in, it does like 50 to 59 to Assault Vest user, and Shedinja dies to Moongeist Beam or Magma Storm. And now, unfortunately for him, Tzop is running a Mega Rayquaza, and this could very easily be a Specs Boom Burst set. So he has to be watching out for that. He's also running a very dangerous sweeper in Mega Garchomp, which his opponent doesn't have a good switch into. And that Chansey is almost certainly Fur Coat, because otherwise he's kind of screwed against opposing Diancie and Kieran B and Mega Ray, so opposing 8s, as well as Triage Oblivion Wing. And his crest it might be soundproof for extra insurance against those threats, as well as the quite dangerous Smash Mewtwo X, which might not want to be stopped all the time by Aegislash. So this team looks quite defensive in nature with a little bit of offensive punch to it. The Garchomp and the Ray are pretty solid offensive teammates together. Their synergy is very nice because you have Garchomp to get rid of all the steel types, and then Ray just boom bursts and stuff afterwards. So let's begin. So Tzop brings in Zygarde, and Akashi brings in Chansey Imposter, of course. He gets out of the way, and we see a non-Imposter Chansey, that's probably Fur Coat, on Jed. Giratina on Giratina. Aegislash gets out of there because he just gets a free pivot there. And he reveals Poison Fang, Giratina's Poison Fang, so Garchomp is in. Celesteela is in against Garchomp, and Tzop can't make that prediction, gives a 42% Dragon Hammer to Celesteela. And Celesteela gets out of there as Zygarde comes in. Mewtwo Y on Zygarde. He's thinking. Shedinja in on Zygarde as Zygarde Volt switches out. Probably good play. Garchomp is in against Celesteela, and Celesteela takes a gigantic 83% hit. He's almost dead. But this is regen vest, as you can see. Shedinja, he just gets out of there into Shedinja. Shedinja gets out of there. As you can see, Zygarde on Shedinja. Shedinja U-turns out. Celesteela Volt switched in on by Zygarde. Zygarde out of there, and Cresselia in. U-turns out of Cresselia into Imposter Chansey. Giratina is in on the Imposter. And Tzop gets Garchomp in, which is a huge problem for his team. But Garchomp cannot predict that Shed coming in and clicks Dragon Hammer. Aww. So he gets Shedinja out of there and brings in Ray. Tzop has to decide what to get out of there, and unfortunately it's Substitute Ray. That means it's Triage. That's going to be a lot more trouble. Chansey U-turns out into Zygarde. This is going to hurt. And Ray Volt switches out and doesn't even break that sub. Aegislash takes a huge 74% Oblivion Wing. And Aegislash does manage to haze it, but very costly. He won't manage to... He cannot stall this out this way. So Ray Tail Glows again as Aegislash recovers. Aegislash hazes again. He's got Moongeist Beam. Aegislash takes a lot, showing that Shed can't wall it. And he gets rid of the Aegislash with an Oblivion Wing. Aegislash is out. So Tzop's at a huge disadvantage here. Zygarde looks like it's Assault Vest Zygarde. As you can see, he's running Core Enforcer. So he gets the sub back up. He unfoolishly Metal Bursts. I think that the play was always the Core Enforcer, just to make sure that subs can't go up, so that he has a chance with the Fur Coat Chansey or something. Actually, he wouldn't have a chance even with that. He would have to... He's pretty much lost here already. Now, he knows better now, so he's just spamming Core Enforcer, but he should never have let that thing set up for free like that. Not like he had much of a chance. So he keeps Metal Bursting as the Zygarde subs. Like, the play is always to sub if you lose your sub, because you can always just Oblivion Wing your health back. And he gets Volt switched out on as he sets up his sub. So now he's desperate and he wants to try and click Boom Burst, I think. Oh no, it's a Triage Ray. That means that he can't even break the sub. He breaks the sub, that's all he can do. Nasty. Huge, crazy chat. He gets out of the way, though. The Giratina comes in. He doesn't even let Tzop get Stealth Rock. He keeps Cress in and lets that get poisoned, which is kind of sad. Now this Chomp has to try and sweep with Dragon Hammer, but he can't even do anything because of Shed. Yeah. This thing might not even have Sunsteel Strike. He gets his Ray back in. He gets the sub up. U-turns out of the Ray. Cress in. This is pretty much this is pretty much over by now. He's got nothing. There's like not much. There's nothing he can do. He gets rocks up, but it's too late because Mega Ray's just gonna sweep through him. This isn't even with this tail glow boost. So you can see he probably could have just set up there, and he could have freely set up on that crest. That crest was totally helpless against him, but he decided to just kill it. So now he gets the tail glow up. Zygarde takes a 39% Oblivion Wing. Zygarde is gone. And Tzop throws in the towel. So as you can see, Tzop did have he had a pretty solid matchup against Akashi if he had managed to get his Garchomp in more, and if he had managed to predict the Shedinja coming in or get Stealth Rock set up earlier. He never really let that. He had a little bit of play against Shed, but he never really got to use it very well, which I think he could have played better. He knew his matchup was bad from the outset because he knew what sets he was running. So that was very sad to him. But solid game, and we again see the power of Triage Mega Ray coming through. Unfortunately, only for one of the players. The other ones didn't really get to do much of anything but die. But that's that. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/SuperSkylake.